Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming back. This is the All Meat, Hold the Anchovies podcast. What's up, Dwaine?
Oh, nothing. Actually, I just watched an episode of a show that Connie and I are watching that is absolutely wonderful.
Cool. I just watched an episode of the show. I just watched an episode of the show I'm watching, so I definitely want to hear something about something you and Connie both watch because we're always looking for that.
Yeah, so we were scrolling through her My List on Netflix, which has 50 things on it that.
All right, just
that I don't want.
Just for clarification, when she's using her list, I'm not in the room. Just to let you know.
Yeah, well. Anytime we're both in the room, we're using her list. So, but anyway, she had this show on there called Inventing Anna. And the actress is one of my favorite actresses. Her name is Julia Garner.
Mm-hmm.
She was Kimberly Breland in The Americans. So she was that teenage girl who, what was the guy's name in The Americans? He was the male lead.
Oh, I know Kerry Russell, but I can't think of his name.
Well, anyway, he was trying to get some files from her dad, so he, lured her into a relationship, and that's her. And that's where I first liked her. But then she's Ruth Langmore in Ozark.
Right.
She's the tight curly hair girl that she's my favorite character.
She went from being someone in the show that we knew was going to cause issues to a major player as the show went on.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Excellent work. Yeah.
So I love watching her. I don't know what it is about her, but I just love watching her. So when I saw the preview, or when I saw the poster for Inventing Anna, I said, "Oh, Connie, I love that actress. Let's give it a try."
And Connie said, "You love that actress?"
No, she didn't say that. I didn't say I think the actress is hot. I said I love that actress.
Just for clarification, our wives know what we mean about actors and actresses because my wife says the same thing. She says, "Oh, my guy." We're watching anything with Jason Statham. So.
But I don't mean it that way.
I know. No, you and I don't. You and I appreciate people's artwork, their skill set, whereas our wives, they're just our wives.
No. Okay. I'm just not even going to go into this.
Okay.
I just want to clear the air. Anyway, never mind. That's not why I like Julie.
I'm just kidding you.
I really like her.
She's great
in The Americans, and then when I saw her in Ozark, I was like, oh man. And then I saw her here, and she's lead. I mean, she's the lead character, right? She is it. So I went on Wikipedia to look her up, and there's some other stuff she's in that I want to see now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back and catch some of her earlier stuff.
It's
excellent.
Yeah. We watched the trailer, and her accent sounds weird, knowing that it's her.
Yeah, she's trying. It's like German something.
Yeah.
She's trying to be kind of German, but you can still hear some of. Anyway, what?
Is it based on a true story?
The tagline is everything in this something is true, except for everything that is not, or something like that. No, except for all the stuff we made up.
That's a great tagline.
I know. Everything in this is true except for the stuff we made up. So all the stuff we made up.
Maybe I'll get to
But it's really cool. It's about I don't know if it's a true story or not. Maybe it's based on one. But it's just really good. You just have to watch it.
Yeah.
I was hooked after the first episode.
Maybe I'll get Terry to watch it and we can talk about it after that. Give people a chance to watch it.
I was hooked.
I started watching what I believe is the second half of the last season of The Walking Dead. I know you don't watch that, but
I never got into it.
It's funny because I'm not a zombie person. I'm not a horror movie person, but a friend of ours gave me the comic, the graphic novel.
Yeah.
And I think because I loaned it to you. That's right. And I read through that like a
Yeah,
knife through butter.
and I read quite a bit of it actually.
Yeah. It's
And
but what I did like about it is that it's not about the zombies. It's about surviving in a post-apocalyptic situation, which is also why I liked Station 11. It's on HBO or Max. Was one of those bundle things. But anyway, it's just another show about
zombie movie also.
No, it's not zombies. It's just about surviving post. Well, I guess it was a sickness, like a flu or something. It's called
the name of it?
Station 11. And it's like Walking Dead, but no zombies. It's about surviving. But it's about surviving, and it feels really real.
Is it like sci-fi type of thing?
No.
Or
it's just down to earth real. And it covers from the city to the country. I mean, it covers all kinds of stuff.
That reminds me, I returned that book that I told you about.
Did you have it for 22 years? Oh, no. Yeah, the audio book. Yeah.
Yeah. Had I returned it the last time I talked to you about it?
I don't think so.
Oh, man. I returned it, and, I told Audible that I couldn't last past 11 hours. 22 more hours left. I couldn't last it. So, I was searching, and I found a book called Orphan X. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And it's one of those, some of the reviews were like, this is the next Jason Bourne, stuff like that. And I am loving it. Let me make sure I got the right name here. Let's see. For some reason, everything I'm going to now wants me to re-sign in. So I don't know what happened to my computer, but all right, here we go. It's called, here we go, Orphan X. Yeah, it's the Evan Smoke Book 1, which means there's more. So I'm so excited to read it. And I'm already, it's only 11 hours, which, that's kind of 8 hours, 9 hours is my minimum. I don't like to listen to books that are any shorter than that. Mm-hmm. So this is on that edge, but yeah, I always feel like I'm wasting my money if I don't. But anyway, a great, like a Jason Bourne type of movie or book is Orphan X. Really liking it.
Have you ever heard of Orphan Black?
No, is that a book?
No, it's a series. I want to say it was on Amazon. I think now it's on YouTube though. But you have YouTube.
Everybody has YouTube. What do you mean I have YouTube?
I thought you had a
YouTube
subscription or something, a channel.
Like YouTube TV?
Yeah.
No, man, I stopped paying $75 a month for that.
Oh my.
No way.
So this show is about a girl who uses multiple identities to
Orphan Black.
Yeah.
Tatiana Maslany,
yeah. But
I don't really recognize any of the actors.
No, but I was told it was really good. It's got 8.3 stars out of 10 on IMDb and 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
5 seasons, 2013. Science fiction thriller.
Yeah. I was just wondering if it was similar to what you found in that book. Just an odd name.
Know.
So,
witnessing the suicide of a woman. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last time we were talking about you returning that book, and I had asked about how long you've listened to it and can they tell and all this kind of stuff. And the reason I think that popped in my head was I used to work for a video store chain. I was a general manager for a Videorama, and they kept trying to come up with different technology to rent movies. And I mean, obviously it's to make money, but it's different ways of, instead of just giving you a tape and letting you have it for 2 nights, 3 days for $8 and you can watch it all you want. They were trying this thing out where you could watch it all the way through 3 times and then the tape would like break on purpose where you couldn't watch it anymore. So you would get 3 watches out of it. It was crazy. I'm like, this was the dumbest. It was like, this is high technology back then, 30 years ago. This was like 31 years ago, but now it's like stupid. But back in,
How would you even make that work with the VHS tape?
why would you want to make that work?
Plus, if you broke it, then you're out of tape.
Well, no, it comes off the reel, and then you just put it back on the reel. I repair tapes all the time because people's machines would eat them. You know, we'd have to
Stupid
repair.
idea. Although Amazon Prime and Disney, all these places, like when you rent a movie from them,
Yeah.
you have 30 days to start it, but then you only have 24 hours to watch it. You can watch it as much in those 24 hours.
Once you start it, right, you gotta finish it at a certain time.
So that's similar, I guess.
Well, that's the more high tech, the digital way of doing it. Because a friend of mine, I may have told you, a friend of mine came up with technology to download movies to your home. He had come up with a box that he was trying to sell, where they would put you would buy the box in your home and you would connect to like a Blockbuster. And when a movie was coming out on Tuesday, they used to come out on Tuesdays, you could download the movie Monday night at 12 midnight, which would be Tuesday morning. And it would take like an hour to 2 hours to download it, but you would have it in your box the next day when you got home. And it would have an expiration date of like 3 days, 4 days. But basically it's a digital box way back when. And this was probably 25 years ago.
But how could you download it from Blockbuster or whatever if they didn't have they had a digital copy?
No, that was the server. That was what they were offering, was downloading a movie, a copy of a movie. That was the service that this guy was coming up with, the technology.
Which now it's happening.
To sell it to Blockbuster and have Blockbuster sell it out to customers.
Oh.
Given that, because they were the big dog at the time, given them the opportunity. And he won an award for the technology, but he never used it for anything else. But now that's the thing now. But you're also streaming it live because of data speeds and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking back technology way back when. That's a long time ago. But my friend had the ideas. He had the technology for it.
Wow, man.
What show is that from? What show is that from? We have the technology.
Apollo 11.
I think it's $6 Million Man. Isn't that what they said when they were trying to?
I don't know.
I think
I used to have an LP. I used to have an LP that was both sides, and it was a full episode of the $6 Million Man.
Really?
I listened to it all the time. Yeah, I don't think I ever watched the show, but I knew that episode by heart.
I want to say that's what the tagline was. We have the technology. We can fix him, or something like that.
Well, yeah, they did say that. Isn't that the one where the sound effect was like running or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, are we showing our age. But yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I used to have the 101 Dalmatians on an LP. That was great. I loved listening to that.
Did you go to sleep to that, or?
No, I used to go to sleep to a Kenny Rogers tape.
Do you remember which one?
Yeah, it had Lady on it. It had The Gambler on it. So, I was young. I don't know, 8th grade or whatever. And Lady would come on. I'd just be like, oh, this is so romantic and wonderful. I want a girl. Never got one, but I wanted one.
No, you got a lady.
And then I heard Lionel Richie's version of it. And I was like, well, that's not any good. Little did I know. Oh, man. So anyway, that's a great show, and the book I'm now listening to is a great book. See, okay, so here's the difference. I think I told you I would get in the car and I would be like, well, I really need to listen to this book because I have it. Now I get in the car and I can't wait to listen to the book.
That's a difference in a book.
That's complete difference in the book. So, by the way, have you still not seen, boy, we're just going all over the place. Have you still not seen Ghostbusters?
The new one?
Yeah.
I told you last week that I did.
Oh, did you see the ending scene? Because I didn't get to see it.
As in the
extra scene at the end?
Yes. I stayed for both of them.
Oh, I didn't get to see them. I was watching it at a friend's house, and we left. We didn't even think about there being a ending scene.
Yeah, so did most of the people in my theater. So you didn't see either one? I didn't
get to watch. No, I don't think. I don't remember. I know I didn't get. No, I think we watched one, and then he told me later there was another one. But I didn't get to watch the ending scene on Spider-Man on Friday night before Valentine's because we were trying to get to that restaurant in Franklin, Tennessee. It closed at 10, and we got there at 10 till 10. They were not happy with us.
No kidding.
No, they weren't.
I mean, they do have posted store hours. You know.
Hey, you know what? Connie walked in, and I don't know, whoever was doing the hosting or whatever, it was a guy. He was like, all right, y'all, 7 minutes, like that. And then Connie goes, I'd like a table. And he gave her this look, man. And I understand because I used to be in that business. It was like, ugh. But our waitress was, she faked it really well, acting like it was no big deal. But I gave her a $56 tip.
So how long were y'all actually in there?
About 40 minutes. It went a long time.
That's not long. We're eating a steak dinner.
I think it was 40 to 50 minutes by the time we left. But Connie got the prime rib and crab cakes. I have told you about this.
Yeah, but not on the air.
Maybe just not on the air. Oh, okay. Connie got a prime rib and the crab cakes because she had read that the crab cakes were so amazing, but she also read that the prime rib was so amazing.
Good girl. Get them both. Right. Take them home.
So for 2 crab cakes, guess how much it costs for 2 crab cakes at this restaurant?
We'll say 25.
48.
Good gosh. Oh my! I don't know if I could pay $48 for 2 crab cakes.
It's like that's $24. Honey, I just ate $6 worth of crab cake with those.
Oh my gosh!
Her prime. Guess how much her prime rib was?
Was it bigger than the crab cakes? I mean, physically, was the size of the prime rib bigger than the crab cakes?
It was a really good size prime rib.
Let's go with $60.
It was only 46.
Really?
I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
They gave you a $2 discount because you ordered them both.
And then she had read online that they're deviled eggs and bacon. It was like deviled eggs and bacon, that it was just absolutely wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that was the appetizer. Guess how much the appetizer was? This is for 6 deviled eggs and like 4 or 5 strips of bacon.
So it was
honey bacon or whatever.
Just a deviled egg and a special bacon?
6 deviled eggs and special bacon.
I'm going to say $20.
26.
I wonder if you got the 7-minute warning prices. I would charge you up the backside for coming in with 7 minutes.
Oh, this was on the menu. This was on the menu. Keep in mind, I haven't even ordered my food yet, and we're already at like $110.
I can see you looking at the server after Connie orders the appetizer and the crab cakes and the prime rib, and you look at her, and you look at them, and you say, well, I guess we're done ordering.
Oh, my gosh. I ended up getting a New York strip. And it was 48, I think.
Just that? I mean,
she
out-ordered you.
I mean, they came with side stuff. I think mine came with a side of mashed potatoes or something. No, scallop potatoes.
Scallop potatoes. They were probably, what, 36?
No, it came with it. It was a little bitty bowl, though. It's like it was like a Cracker Barrel,
like a taste
size bowl.
Yeah.
But the steak was amazing. So before the tip, it was $153, I think. So some of my prices may have been off, but $153. And then I was like, the kitchen had to stay up for us, and all this kind of stuff. And this waitress, she was really nice and everything. So I left a huge tip, I guess a 35% tip or something.
So answer the question that everyone wants to know. Were the deviled eggs worth it?
Worth it? No. Were they amazing? Yes.
Just deviled eggs and special bacon. Wow.
Yeah. Were the crab cakes worth it? No. Were they amazing? Yes. There was no filler. No filler at all. It was literally a cake of crab. No filler whatsoever. Best crab cakes I've ever had. Absolutely.
It's funny
But
because
now keep in mind, this was a special Valentine's dinner. We do not spend this much money ever. We have never spent that much money.
why was it special this year?
I don't know.
Good try. Good try. You can't hide money. It's okay.
We were going out for Valentine's Day. We were spending 2 months worth of our entertainment budget.
So the best crab cakes I've ever had were not $48 or whatever they were. They were from Captain Chuckamuck, and it's a place that's been on Triple D, diners, drive-ins, and dives, and they're known for their crab cakes. And I usually don't get crab cakes. I get other stuff like fried shrimp or stuffed flounder, stuff like that. But because they were known, I tried them, and they were amazing. And they were probably like $22, $24 for the plate type thing. But they were so good. But go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, the thing about crab cakes for Connie is the first crab cakes she ever had was in Virginia at some restaurant, and they were beyond amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So every time we've gotten crab cakes for her anywhere, she's disappointed. Never likes them. She even said, well, these are okay, but they're still not as good as those crab cakes I got in Virginia. So I don't know where it was.
That's why my rule is if I can make it better, I don't want to pay for it. So there's certain restaurants I don't want to go to because I don't make a lot of crab cakes, but I can make crab cakes better than some of the ones I've had too. I totally agree with her.
And I can make a sandwich better than Subway. So why am I going to pay that much money for a sandwich? I cannot go eat at a Subway.
Preach it. Preach it, brother. Preach it.
Or eat like a Firehouse sub,
So,
look, man, I can go buy a whole, anyway.
So Terry and I pretty much did the reverse for Valentine's Day. We spent less than your tip. I'll put it to you that way.
Well, that's not hard to do.
Yeah. But it was one of those things where we suddenly realized on Monday morning that we could actually get away Monday for Valentine's. We had no Davis was busy, Granny was busy, everybody was busy. It was just the two of us, which is very rare. Wow. And she said, you know what? Why don't we actually go as soon as I get off work and go straight there? You come pick me up. We go straight there. We beat the crowds, no reservation. And we went to Carrabba's, my mom's favorite place. But we went there because my mom had given us a nice gift card for Christmas. Ooh. And we hadn't used it.
Yeah.
So we got there at like 4:15.
What?
I know, 4:15, 4:20, and walked in. The girl looked at us like, oh, you're kind of early. But there was people already there. The place was half full.
Yeah.
And we were like, can we get a seat? And she's like, sure, come on in. So sat us right down. And next thing you know, after we've ordered everything, it's about 5:20. And I've paid the check. I'm like, okay, we could just sit here and wait for a late dinner. We could just act our age and walk out slow like everybody else is doing.
Wait for a late dinner.
I mean, we were out of there at 5:15. But the neat part was the two of us have not gone out to a nice sit-down dinner in quite a while.
Yeah.
So then we got home and gave each other our gifts, and she got me some neat stuff. And I am a terrible gift giver. Let me tell you how bad I am. One year when Terry worked at Gwaltney, who did the hot dogs and the pig stuff and all this other kind of stuff.
I got a question about hot dogs in just a minute.
Okay, but she worked at Gwaltney. And around that time, Richard Petty was not going to race anymore. He was going to start sponsoring his own car. And Gwaltney was going to be a sponsor. So he shows up one day. You know who Richard Petty is?
Race car driver.
There you go. So he shows up one day and takes pictures with all the admin people, the top dog people, and then he goes in the back and takes them with anybody who wants to take a picture. And at the end, he goes, come here, darling. Let's take a picture together. Get somebody else to do it because Terry had been taking all the pictures. So he said, come here. And he took a picture with her. She said, he's just the nicest guy, this, that, and the other. And she just thought he was so cool. She goes, I have to watch a race sometime. Watch him race. I said, okay, that's cool. So I'm out Christmas shopping that year. And I saw a toy Richard Petty car about a foot big. And I just thought it would be funny and cute to get her that as one of the many gifts for Christmas.
I bet she loved it.
Needless to say, I'm surprised it didn't go out the window or somewhere else because, like, you really spent money? It was cheap. But anyway, this year I went online, and I've done that in the past where I go online for ideas. And I usually don't buy what I see, but I usually get an idea of something that I want to buy. But this year I kind of gave in to what I saw. I got her a blanket because she loves blankets. Her favorite thing to do at night when watching TV is to get under her blanket. And it's the blanket to my wife. I don't know if you've seen it. If you go on Amazon, you might see it. But it's got everything that you would want to say to your wife. And I even told her.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I can read it to you, or you can find it. Go on to Amazon.
Blanket to my wife.
Yes.
Oh, so it says stuff like, when you wrap yourself up in this blanket, it's a warm hug to remind you that I'll always be with you. Whatever our souls are made of, you are mine. No. Really, David?
No. Not that.
Oh, that's not the same one then.
That's not the same one. Let me find what I got.
Oh, here it is. Is it dark? And it says, to my wife, I want you today, tomorrow, next week, and for the rest of my life. All I want is you.
No.
Oh, well, anyway, so apparently there's more than one to my wife blanket.
All right. It says, I got it in front of me. Sorry. That's why we don't do this. It says, you are my love. You are my life. You are the only one I want by my side. To my wife. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. If I could give you one thing in life, I would give you the ability to see yourself through my eyes. Only then would you realize how special you are to me. You are my sunshine, love, your husband. Now, I told her it came in a bag and everything. And I said, I didn't get you a card because I knew you wouldn't want me spending $7 on a card that doesn't say nearly as much as this blanket does or as this gift does. So the gift is your card and your gift. She has not removed it from her chair or from herself since she got it. She got choked up. But the thing that got her choked up was, if I could give you one thing in life, I would give you the ability to see yourself through my eyes. Because I'm always saying that, almost like a line, like a pickup line.
Yeah.
And if she tells me I'm handsome or you're so handsome, I'm like, you're only seeing yourself through my eyes. You're seeing your reflection. Real corny stuff that she laughs at. But the fact that this blanket said it, that got her. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. No more Valentines. I'm done. This is the last one. We had a very inexpensive dinner. We got in and out. We had food we liked. We had a good night. Came home and watched a chick flick called The Secret. That made her. Well, I actually liked it more than she did, which is odd for a chick flick. But
what did she get you?
She got me. What did she get me? She got me Reese's Cup eggs.
What'd you say?
Reese's Cup eggs. Reese's. That's what I said. I said Reese. Reese's Cup eggs. She got me a meat thermometer, which I needed really bad.
I got one of those for Christmas. It's amazing.
Yes, I love the meat thermometer. And she got me the Black Widow movie because she forgets that we can watch it anytime we want on Disney.
I'm never going to buy another Blu-ray.
Yeah, but she saw it on sale and she knows how much I liked it. So she goes, you got a collection. Just wanted to add it to your collection.
You're like, that's great. I'll never take it out of its wrapper, but thanks.
I got you a blanket that tells you how I feel. But okay, that's right. I did not say that. But anyway. So yeah, that was. You
know what would be fun to do with that blanket is like try to get it just right so it says different things. Like it folded just right, you know.
Oh, now I'm gonna try it.
Wasn't there one line on there that said "You're braver than you seem" or something like that?
Yes.
Isn't that kind of an insult? Like you don't seem really brave, but you really are braver than you.
I'll tell her you said that. Let's see what she said.
Hey, I'm not the one who gave her the blanket.
I'm not the one that pointed it out.
Hey, I gave my wife 2 Pampered Chef cooking stones, which she really wanted.
Which one?
She needed. I don't know. Big bar pans. I got her a big bar pan and a medium-sized bar pan.
Nice.
And then she got me. Wait till you hear this. Have I already shown you what she got me?
I don't know.
It's one of those massage guns.
No.
It has the ball in the end. It goes.
Yeah.
Like drills into your muscles. You're not even supposed to use it more than 2 minutes on a muscle group. Originally $150 on Amazon, right? She subscribes to this thing where this lady posts deals. I don't know how the lady finds them, but she posts these deals. And she saw it. There was an 80% off code. So she got $150, whatever it's called, massage gun or whatever, for $30, I think.
Wow.
I know. I didn't get that kind of deal with her. Are you kidding? We always tell each other that kind of stuff. Yeah. In the Stroud family, when you open a gift, you find out what kind of deal we got on it. That's how
the
it
real
works.
gift.
We do that all the time.
It's not giving the gift. It's how much I saved giving you the gift.
That's right. You know how much I love you? I saved 50% off of this gift, which makes it even better.
You know how much I love you? I had to buy 5 blueberry from Bojangles to get this cup free for you. So I did that just for you.
That's hilarious.
Blueberry biscuits. I
sacrificed. Yeah. I had to go to Krispy Kreme and buy donuts just to get you this gift card for Krispy Kreme, which I forgot to give her.
And they only had it at the 3rd store. So
yeah. And I think the sign said I had to buy a full dozen. I don't know. I may be wrong.
And eat it right in front of them.
Full price. Yeah.
So one of the neat things.
Go ahead.
I was saying one of the neat things that I did get to do when Terry worked at Gwaltney was eat a hot dog off the assembly line, right off the line where they're made. And I think I've told you that before.
Sorry,
but they're so good.
No, Dave. Okay,
yes.
Yeah.
You said you had a question.
Good until you think of what they're made of.
Do you look at a pig before you have barbecue? Why would you?
Yeah, but I'm not eating all the stuff that got rejected.
You don't know that, but anyway.
All right. Hey, I found out Wendy's chili.
Yeah.
No, you told me this. Wendy's chili is made from the burgers.
Have we been doing that many podcasts that you're now?
No, you told me over a text, I think, or you told me when you. I don't know.
I think we're doing
my question about hot dogs is very serious, and then we're going to have to stop. We're getting close to the end. Is a hot dog a sandwich? What do you think?
No.
Why not?
In a different form, it could be because the bun doesn't close.
Buns don't close. I mean, if you make a sandwich, your bread isn't meeting on the edges,
but it closes.
It's on top of it. So does a hot dog if you squeeze it just right. According. Stop it, David. Okay, what is a sandwich? A sandwich is 2 slices of bread, 2 pieces of bread with meat in the middle. Therefore,
it have to be meat.
Is a sandwich.
Is a grilled cheese a sandwich?
Okay, with something in the middle. I don't remember.
Let me look this up.
I actually looked it up. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No, ask, is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a hot dog.
So now let me ask you this before you answer what you're looking up. Is a bun 2 pieces of bread or 1?
It's 1.
So
Isn't definition because it's connected.
It's connected. A definition of a sandwich is an item of food consisting of 2 pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other filling between them, eaten as a light meal.
No.
2 pieces of bread. A bun is 1 piece of bread.
According to the USDA, where is your definition coming from?
Dictionary.
Wikipedia.
Oxford Language. Oxford Dictionary.
According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, it is, quote, a sandwich is, quote, a meat or poultry filling between 2 slices of bread, a bun, or a biscuit.
Oh,
but you're right. It didn't.
Bun.
But it didn't say anything about like cheese and stuff. So, and I would consider a grilled cheese sandwich a sandwich. Ooh, and a hamburger is a sandwich.
Did you see the sandwich alignment chart?
What?
There's a picture right beside what you just found. There should be a picture.
Yes.
I
see that.
So the structure purist, hardline traditionalist, a BLT is a sandwich. A chip buddy is a sandwich. Ice cream between waffles is a sandwich.
A chicken wrap is a sandwich? No.
A burrito is not a sandwich. Can't contain any food enveloped in any way. Oh, this is a structure rebel. That's who these people are.
Yes. Radical Sandwich Anarchy says a Pop-Tart is a sandwich.
Is a taco a sandwich? I don't think so.
Anyway.
Boy, we really ended on a high note on this one.
I know. It's like I want to keep going, but it's already 35, so we need to wrap it up so people can get out of their cars and go into their job.
All right, so for the next episode,
if they've been this long,
as a teaser for the next episode, and plus I would tell you this anyway to give you a chance to think about it. Of the 5 senses that you have, if you had to give up one, which one would you give up?
David.
And you know what they are? I can tell you real quick if you want to write them down.
Okay, hold on.
What do you think?
Okay, you got touch.
Yes.
Smell.
Good.
Taste.
Yes. 2 more.
Hearing.
Right.
What's that called?
Hear.
Stop pointing at your ears. Touch, smell, taste, hearing. I don't know. What's the other one? Oh, Steve. It's kind of obvious.
As you look at me. So we'll save that for next time. If you had to give up one, which one could you get? Which one could you live without? If we get to that, what? We're not going to have another episode?
Dude, we didn't even have anything to talk about tonight, and we went 36 minutes. We just kind of started talking about a show I started watching, and it took us all the way to me and hot dogs or something.
That's kind of the all meat, hold the anchovies motto, whatever comes up.
By the way, we do have a Facebook group. Although, so far, David, no one has listened to the podcast all the way to the end to know the Facebook group address. We haven't had a single new member since we launched last week. Which means they're all stopping before they get to the address.
And we are meeting our goal. That's right. Just putting a podcast
So
out.
nobody's listening now. At this point in the episode, no one's hearing this. It's facebook.com/groups/allmeet. Cool. Maybe I should say that at the beginning. You know what? I don't want to say that at the beginning, because if they like us, they'll listen to the whole thing and then they can join the group.
Right.
All right. Anyway, that's all I got, Dave. How about you?
I'm good.
All right. See ya.
See ya.